Hello, this is Kai. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, if you are returning, please make sure you hit the notification bell so you are notified when I do my videos or upload my videos. Today I'm going to do a requested reading on Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. Her new last name is now Bieber. And just see what's going on around them. I'm gonna do the reading a little bit different. I'm gonna do like a spread, like a star spread, which I'm gonna pull 5 cards just to see how they're feeling truly about one another and just ask some more questions. If you would like your own personal reading, please click the link below. It's 3 questions for $15. If you have any requests for readings, you can just leave them in the comment section. All right, so let's see. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Justin Bieber is. He's a Canadian singer, young white guy. He had that song with Ludacris called Baby. That's like one of the songs that I like by him. And then he had another one, I think, with Rihanna. I don't remember, but anyway. And then his wife, Hailey Baldwin, is from like the famous Baldwin family. So yeah, but I know he had like a long-term relationship with Selena Gomez. She's also like another singer and actress. So let's just see what's going on with Justin Bieber. I know a lot of his fans were really upset with him marrying Hailey and not Selena. Everybody thought they would end up together, but you know, that's how life is sometimes. All right, so for this spread, I'm going to pull 5 cards. First card is going to be, what are Justin Bieber's true feelings towards Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber? What are Justin's true feelings towards her? All right, let's see. I got the Hermit. I feel like with that, getting the Hermit, I feel like Hailey Baldwin Bieber, I feel like she inspires like spirituality in Justin for some reason. I don't know. I know with Justin, I had heard like a few years ago that he was like into Christianity and it was like some controversy around that. But I'm feeling like with Hailey that she, I don't know, she gets him back to his spirituality. And I really feel like that is something that he was trying to get in tune with. And then with her, I don't really know how religious she is or whatever, but you know, sometimes you can meet someone and they just inspire you to want to just be, you know, in tune with your true self, and they just inspire you to you know, connect back with your God or with your source or whatever you call it. Like I feel like she just inspires you know, inspires him to want to seek more in life and question you know, have questions about life. Like I just feel like it's like a spiritual connection with them. All right, so let's see. And I feel like she's really protective over him too. Like I feel like he likes that about her. Like, you know, she understands the true him, like the him, you know, because with these celebs and artists and things, they have like their, you know, their artist persona, but then they have their who they truly are behind the scenes. And I really feel like he feels like she really gets him, like the true him, like not Justin Bieber, I know that's his real name, but the artist, but Justin Bieber, the man who has likes and dislikes and desires and wants, and she really understands that. All right, okay, so what influences are around them or their relationship? I got the Wheel of Fortune, but I got it in reverse. So I feel like, as far as like things that could influence their relationship, or things that could be a hindrance to their relationship, could be like for him, like things that he has done in his past. We all, or none of us are perfect. So, transgressions from his past. It even could be someone from his past that could be, try to influence their relationship, or to, keep them apart or whatever. But, with the Wheel of Fortune, even in reverse, things go up and down. So, it could just be, it could be like an ex-girlfriend, and that's what I'm really truly thinking. Like, and I know that Selena Gomez is like the major relationship that he had before Hailey, so it could be something that comes up with her that could kind of influence what he and Hailey have going on. All right, what emotional blocks are there between Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, or Hailey Baldwin Bieber? What emotional blocks? I got the Hierophant, but I got it in reverse. So I feel like what could be like an emotional block for them is that, they both could have ideas of wanting a traditional relationship, a traditional marriage, to do things traditionally, but for some reason it's gonna be like they're gonna have to be open to going against the grain a little bit. It might even be, oh God, I hate to say it, I really hate to say it, it might even be some cheating involved, some deception that could cause an emotional block, or a block between them. Even though these celebs, they get married, a lot of them cheat, and I hate to say it, but when you have access to everybody or anyone you want, you could just have your manager or someone, or DM, and these people, they want to be close to you because of your name and your status. It's easy to cheat, So I feel like what could happen, it could be a cheating scandal, some deception, and I'm feeling like it could be on Justin Bieber's side, and it could get, God, I hate to say this, it could be a thing where he might try to introduce her to like threesomes, or just something that's unconventional as far as marriage is concerned, something that's totally different, and I don't feel like she's gonna go for that. All right, so what expectations does Justin Bieber have for this union or marriage or relationship? Expectations. What are Justin Bieber's expectations? I got the Four of Cups. I mean, okay, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, okay, celebs, they're rich, they have access to anything they want, they have access to anyone that they want. So when you're in that position, I'm not saying, I don't know him personally, I'm not saying he's a bad person, but you become entitled. You know what I mean? You become to the point, you get to the point where you're not grateful for the small things. So I feel like for Justin Bieber, he, I don't know him personally, but he might, start to come off to Hailey like, just like, ungrateful, not having gratitude, not like taking her for granted. That's what I want to say. Like it might get to the point where he's taking her for granted because, even though that's his wife, and when you marry someone, that person should be irreplaceable to you, but because of the lifestyle that he has, and I hate to say it, it's a million Haileys out here who want to be in her position. And he just might start to develop that attitude where he is just, taking her for granted. And he might even suffer from some like kind of, depression or whatever. And I feel like that's kind of gonna kind of weigh on their marriage or whatever. Just his sense of entitlement. He might even suffer from depression. He might, just have get to the point where he's not interested in, like, I'm really feeling depression. Like it's just going to get to the point where he's not interested in life like that. You know what I mean? And it's going to be like a chore for her to like kind of drag him out, or for her to, because, like the whole, okay, example, Black China and Rob. The main reason why their relationship didn't work is because of Rob's depression and his mindset. Not because she didn't love him or she was using him, but if you're the kind of person that's really, like, you suffer from severe depression or clinical depression, it's a big burden on another person to try to get you out of that, to try to get you interested in life, to try to get you out of the house. And I feel like it's going to get to that point where it's going to get to, it's just going to be a lot for her to try to get him interested in just being normal. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see. So I feel like as far as expectations are concerned, he's going to kind of have the expectation that she's going to be like that person that will take on his burdens, or help him to alleviate his depression or feeling down. And that's a lot. Like, he's expecting that from her because that's his wife. And your partner is there to help you, motivate you, to be your cheerleader, but to a certain point, not to a point where it's just like a burden on that person. So I feel like he's going to kind of have that expectation from her, which is, you shouldn't ask that of anyone. You have to make yourself happy. No one else can do that for you, All right, so what's the most likely outcome for Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin Bieber? I got 9 of Cups, but I got it in reverse. I feel, okay, this is what I'm really feeling. I'm feeling like Justin Bieber has a lot. Okay. I feel like with Hailey, he feels like a spiritual connection. He feels like, she kind of, she brings enlightenment to him. She makes him want to be more religious. She makes him want to get closer to God. And that's great. But I feel like he has unrealistic expectations about what she can bring to him or do for him. Like, he's just seeing her as kind of like this, like kind of like a savior to him, which is a bad thing. That's a bad red flag. You should not look towards another human to be your savior, or to get you out of a situation, or to save you from yourself. And I feel like, even though she can do that to a certain extent, you're supposed to inspire your partners to want to do better and to be more motivated, but not to the point where you're having bad days all the time and you're looking for that person to be your cheerleader, to get you up out of bed. And I feel like he has a lot riding on that. And I feel like, it's natural. It's not going to, it's not going to be fulfilled for him. She's not going to be able to fulfill that burden of, fulfill that duty or that job to be his constant reassurer, or be that constant, all right, get up, you got to brush your teeth, you got to be happy today. Like, it's going to get too much for her. And I feel like, that's going to be a cause of unhappiness for him. I feel like he has a lot of expectations that are unrealistic for her and for the relationship. All right. So let's see. From Hailey's perspective. And then I'll just ask a few questions about Selena and, how that, went or whatever. All right. Hailey Baldwin Bieber. What are her true feelings towards Justin Bieber? unrealistic expectations and looking at a person as being like your partner as being your God is like one of the biggest ways to destroy a relationship. But all right, what are Hailey's feelings towards Justin? I got the High Priestess. I feel like he brings a sense of peace and tranquility to her. I feel like they do that for each other, honestly. That's why I feel like this connection that they have is very spiritual. It's like, it's not really, okay, I'm not saying that he's not attracted to her. I'm not saying he doesn't find her beautiful. And I'm not saying he doesn't care about her. I feel like he does feel those things about her. But is she like this person that he lusts after, and it's like, oh, he's like salivating at the mouth over her? Like, is it like this primal lust when it comes to her? No. I feel like with their union or marriage, it's more of like a spiritual thing. Like, they inspire spirituality in each other. You know, I feel like he kind of sees her as kind of like, you know, she's mysterious, she's intuitive, like she can probably, and I feel like she feels the same way for him. Like, they're both really in tune with each other. So yeah, I feel like, you know, they both bring peace and strength, like inner peace, to each other. All right. Let's see. What influences from Hailey's perspective? What would be an influence from Hailey's perspective on this relationship? All right, let's see. So I believe they both truly really care about each other. I know his fans wanted to be Selena and, you know, want to make it seem like Hailey's like this, you know, last resort, but she's not. He feels a spiritual connection with her, and she feels the same way about him. All right, what are influences from Hailey's perspective on this relationship? You know, all marriages and unions are not always going to be based on this lust and love at first sight. Some marriages and unions are based on business and money, like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Don't come after me, fans, but that's what I see. Some marriages are based on lust and wanting children and just wanting to be in the bed all the time. And some marriages are based on, like, you just feel like spiritual with this person. You feel like you can talk to this person about anything and they just get you. And that's the feeling that I get with Justin Bieber and Hailey. All right, what influences from Hailey's perspective on this relationship? The Fool. So I feel like, okay, I feel like from her perspective, what could kind of be like an influence on this relationship? I don't know her. I don't know anything about her. I know she's a Baldwin and she looks like the rest of the Baldwins. That's all I know. And I know she's with Justin. I didn't even know there was a Hailey before Justin. Okay, I'm not diminishing who she is, but I didn't know anything about her. So I feel like Hailey kind of has a spirit. She's like a free-spirited person. She's spontaneous. She, you know, she's a dreamer. She just wants to flow. And I feel like, and that's good in a way. You know, you want to be with someone that is spontaneous and not predictable all the time. But, you know, with a marriage, and I feel like from his perspective, he really wants, like I was saying before with the Hierophant, but it was in reverse. He wants, and in a way she kind of wants, like a traditional marriage. Like, you work, you come home, we spend time together, we eventually have kids, and we just do the marriage thing. But she, from what I'm feeling, is that she's kind of the person that, you know, she doesn't necessarily, not tied down, but she's not like that dutiful wife. You know, she still has her own dream. She still wants to travel. She still wants to just flow and be free. And that can kind of get in the way of what he wants, you know. It's going to kind of influence his vision for the relationship. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's necessarily a bad thing, but it can kind of be, I feel like it can kind of be an issue that will come up for them. All right, what emotional blocks does Hailey have? What emotional blocks does she have? Four of Pentacles. Normally with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, you're hoarding money all to yourself. You're, you know, very stingy with it. You use it to try to control others. But I don't really get that feeling from her. Maybe she feels like, let's see, maybe she feels like from his perspective that he could, you know, that could be a block to her getting a deeper connection with him, because he tries to, you know, use money to keep control over this marriage or the relationship, and that can kind of hinder her from having a, you know, deeper emotional connection with him. All right, let's see, clarify. Why the Four of Pentacles? Why the Four of Pentacles? But I don't really feel like the Four of Pentacles coming out is from her perspective, like her trying to use money to control him, because I feel like he has more money than her, but I feel like he may do that to her, which can cause her to, you know, build up some walls. So let's clarify. Why the Four of Pentacles? I got the Ten of Cups, but I got it in reverse. Four Pentacles, and I feel like, okay, so Four Pentacles coming up and then a Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like him, it's like when I do these readings, it's like I'm bringing out the worst of these people is coming out. So, okay, I feel like with him, you know, he's in a certain position in life. He is rich at a very young age. He can have whoever he wants. He can have whatever he wants. So when you are young and you came from nothing, you use your position, your power, your status, and your money to control people around you. You know, you hear of these like celeb kids, they control their parents. They control, like you listen to situations where a woman has got out of a relationship with a celebrity man, and I'm not saying all of them. She tells horror stories about how he controlled the money. He was, you know, locked the refrigerator. She was under a strict diet, and I feel like it won't get to that extent, but he will kind of use money to kind of control her and, you know, the freedom that she wants to have. And that's why I feel like I got the Ten of Cups in reverse, because it's going to, you know, cause her to lose respect for him and just lose love for him. All right, let's see. Expectations. What does Hailey Baldwin expect from this marriage or relationship? What are her expectations? I got the Moon. So I feel like she expects, I hate to say this, but she's from a celeb family. So she kind of understands the good side of it and the bad side of it. She knows how celebrities can be. She grew up around it. That has been her life. So she doesn't have the best of expectations. You know what I mean? She kind of, I don't know what their relationship is like. I don't know if she's ever caught him doing anything with someone else or calling or anything with someone else. But she kind of, in a way, kind of expects that. She expects secrets. Expects him to not be as forthcoming. You know, it's like she understands who he truly is. I don't know how he is as a person, but it's like she doesn't have these expectations of him being like, I don't know, like what's a TV dad, like the perfect TV dad, like the dad from Full House. She doesn't expect that from him. You know what I mean? So she not expects, but she isn't surprised. She won't be surprised by him being deceptive or him keeping secrets or, and also I think it also goes back to him kind of having depression and having mood swings. So she kind of expects that as well. She expects that to be something that she has to deal with throughout her whole relationship with him. All right, let's see. What is the most likely outcome from Hailey's perspective for this relationship? What is the most likely outcome? Like, I get the feeling that Hailey is like a very realistic person. Like I feel like she's really, even though she's like a free spirit, I feel like she's really grounded and mature because of the coming up in the celeb family. So she's not like, okay, like if Justin Bieber was just to marry Mary Jo from next door, who's not used to makeup artists and hairstylists coming to her home and having a wardrobe stylist, that they would be all starry-eyed. Hailey is not all starry-eyed when it comes to Justin Bieber. She knows exactly what she's getting into, and she doesn't have like this, oh my God, I have the perfect mate, you know what I mean? But she does feel a deep connection with him. That's why she married him. All right, what's the most likely outcome? Hailey's perspective, or what is the most likely outcome that she wants? All right, let's see. Two of Wands. I feel like she has the what she wants from the relationship is the outcome that she wants from the relationship is for them to do things together creatively. Maybe I don't know if she's into music, but maybe doing movies together or starting businesses together, or just doing a lot of traveling. Like I feel like a lot of international traveling, like, or maybe even doing business overseas or doing movies overseas. Like, so she sees this as, someone that she has a deep spiritual connection with, but also someone that she can collaborate with creatively. You know what I mean? Like maybe, or even she feels like this could help propel her into her association with Justin Bieber could help propel her into being more of a household name. I'm not saying that she's an opportunist, but getting with a big household name like that is an opportunity. It's going to open doors for her, and she's not mad about that. Like she's not shunning that. That is something that she is looking forward to. All right. So let's see. Let's just ask about, how does Selena Gomez feel about Justin and Hailey's relationship? Let's see. I got the Two of Cups and I got it in reverse. I feel like Selena Gomez doesn't feel like this situation is going to last. I feel like she feels like it eventually will end with them getting divorced or being separated. I feel like she feels there's going to be some cheating going on, some unfaithfulness. I also feel that she feels that Hailey Baldwin, even though she may not feel like she's Justin Bieber's soulmate, but she doesn't feel like Hailey is his soulmate either, or the person that he's supposed to be with, or the person that she saw him being with. And I'm not saying that she wants him. I'm not saying that Selena wants him, but she's like, I don't really see it for y'all. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's mostly because she knows how Justin Bieber truly is. All right, let's just ask one more question. Will Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin Bieber have children? Let's see. Will they have children or a child? I got the Two of Cups in reverse again. Let me, if If I went by that, I would say no. But let's see. Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups? Maybe a miscarriage? I'm not wishing that on these people. Maybe issues with getting pregnant. Let's see. Why the Two of Cups? Pregnancy. I got the Star, but I got it in reverse. All right. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. Maybe not like a miscarriage or anything like that with these people, but maybe I feel like on Hailey's side, she might have reservations about having children with Justin Bieber because of, and I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I don't diagnose people, but because of what I'm feeling, Justin suffers from like depression or, you know, something like that. So she might have reservations about them having children because, you know, dealing with someone that may have some little depression or anything going on and then bring a child in the mix, that's a lot to handle. So I feel like she might have reservations about it, just having doubts about having children with him because of that. Yeah. So, all right. That is my reading for Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin Bieber. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also hit the notification button so that you can be notified of when I upload my videos. If you want your own personal reading, please click the link below. It's 3 questions for $15. Bye.